Welcome to Ravens Over. Please subscribe to my channel, also hit the notification bell and like this video and please share. Welcome to
Hey, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Are you getting it in? Somebody getting it for you? What's going on, people? Subscribe to my channel.
What's going on, people? It is the day of another day that we call Saturday. And with it being said, what's going on, people? Hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being safe in this world we're living in and knocking down doors and making your dreams come true and practicing ignore. Now, I want to share with you, I'm always doing stuff in reference to so many negative things, especially as far as when something is going good, new and improved, they always fix it, like Instagram, new and improved. And so Instagram is the worst now. I cannot stand the videos now, I can't stand the pictures, everything just shoots straight up. Like, it's horrible. Whoever's in charge of that, they really need to fix it, because it's horrible. I wish they would have left it alone the way it was. It was perfect, but now, forget it. I'm over it. So anyway, I'll look at your videos that kind of come closer, well, not as close, you know what I mean, but I hate it. But I wanted to ask you something. Have you ever stepped outside your comfort zone and do something different? When I told the guys I was going to a gay bar with all females, they was like, you like women? I said, well, at the end of the day, most men I meet are women. So last night I went out because I wanted to just get some air and stuff. I told myself I was going to go out, just to get some air and stuff like that. Wasn't going out to try to meet anybody, but I don't do something different and stuff, especially just going to work, come home, going to work, going home. I want to get out the house just to get some air. So of course I went to New York City and I went to a gay bar and stuff like that, and then kind of was dead in there for some reason. The bar I went to, of course, it was not for girls like me, but the thing about it was that I went there. Anyway, so I went to Henrietta, as the girls may know. The name of the bar is called Henrietta Husson now. It is the longest running lesbian hangout for its drinks, shooting pool, and dancing, especially on the weekends. Now, the address is 438 Hudson Street in New York City, and it opens up early and it closes at 4 a.m. So it gives you enough time to have a good time and get over there and have a good time. It's usually pretty much packed. It's down in the village, and you can get off at Christopher Street and have a great time. This is a woman's bar, which means females for females and stuff. So I went there because I want to see, I haven't been there in a minute, so I went there to be there. So I went there and stuff like that, and kind of surprised at the cover charge, but I guess due to the fact it's not of a high volume of females that's in there, but it is what it is. I went inside. It's by myself once again, and it's very interesting. I went there because I thought to myself, would I have ever went there if I wasn't pushed into being with females? Or would I have never went there if I wasn't trained to what society says supposed to be right? And I didn't stand strong in my conviction and stuff like that. As a child growing up, parents teach your child the way they feel, so you need to go because that's the way they think, and they think their way is the right way, and they've got kids on drugs and doing everything else because you never got a chance to meet your child. You change your child what you feel as though society says need to do, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Anyway. So the thing is, I went to the bar and stuff. It was not that packed. It was not that packed everywhere. And there was a lot of females in there. So, okay, this could be an interesting night. Now, I had a little drink, of course. I had my little whiskey and coke. Bar whiskey, of course, my little street. So, anyway, so I'm in there and stuff, and I'm sitting there and stuff. And I'm like, okay, this is interesting. I seen a female in there, very pretty. I was like, okay, she's cute, but I'm not going to, I ain't coming to purge nobody. I'm not here to sell you a dream. I'm not here to do nothing but look. And the thing about it is that, through the fact I was in there and stuff, they were dancing and stuff, there was girls in there just taller than me. And the thing about it is, it makes me think of how we're discriminated against so many different things. We think a girl's supposed to be a little like this, and all the men supposed to be tall. But at the end of the day, there were females in there tall, and then there were, it wasn't no men. But the bouncer was tall too, but anyway, it was a guy, I'm assuming. So the thing is that, went in there and stuff, I'm sitting down having a drink, I'm looking around and watching. Then these two females came over to me. And I think it's because it's fresh meat. Anybody knows about the bar scene, when you go into the bar for the first time, you're called fresh meat. That means new meat just walking to the door, something we never seen before. So I'm sitting down, so obviously I'm shorter because I'm sitting down. This little short girl came over to me with her friend. I think an AG, aggressive, I don't know if it's called AG, aggressive femme. I'm not sure the terms. That means a more aggressive female than the lipstick women. I don't want to offend anybody because lesbian is a negative term for gay women. They do not like being called lesbians. They like to be called gay women. Calling a gay woman a lesbian is the same thing as calling a gay man a fag. So at the end of the day, I try to make sure I educate myself and call them gay women. So anyway, so I'm in the bar, stuff like that. The girl came over, stuff like that. She's sitting there and she's talking to me and stuff. I'm looking at her, I'm saying, So I'm thinking to myself, we're having a little conversation back and forth. She says, let me buy you a drink. I was like, no, I don't want you to buy me a drink. Because at the end of the day, you know it is what it is. And it's a great area. I'm not sure if you know. I don't do surveys. I'm not going to ask you, hey, by the way, you know, da-da. So, we're inside the bar and stuff like that. She's talking and she's standing right here. She's like, you know, she's all up in it. And I'm like, okay. I have my little boo-boos out. Well, I did have my boo-boos a little bit, but not a lot. You know what I mean? Because women like titties. I know that much. Nothing else. So I have my boo-boos out and stuff like that. And, you know, in the bar and stuff, I'm sure she, you know, one thing about females, they look at everything. They look at everything. When they talk to you, they're looking at everything. So I'm like, okay, well, you know. So she's talking to me and stuff like that. Her friend was like, well, let her try to get her. My friend walked away so she can get her back on. I thought it was hilarious. I play dumb, like I don't know, you know, I have trust issues, so I watch everything. So she's trying to get her back on, stuff. She's sipping a drink, you know, she's shooting a shot, and I'm like looking at her. So I'm like, okay. She's like, well, you come in often? I said, no. I said, it's like my first time. She said, oh, so you're a virgin? I said, not exactly. Have you ever been with a female before? I said, oh, mother's live. Yeah, I dabbled in the lily pond, but I just said, I said, yeah. You know, I didn't go too much into it because I didn't want to seem too aggressive. I said, yeah. So she was like, so what, you bi-curious? I was like, honey, no. But I was like, okay, but this is what we're going to do. Be mellow, be smooth, be, you know. So I was like, no. I'm just wanting to ask me 30 questions, I guess. So she was like, well, why you in here? Let's go. You want to dance? Why you don't dance? I said, no, I don't want to dance. First of all, I'm from Jersey. I got on the train. Last thing I want to do is go out in this cold, dripping wet from dancing. I don't think so, especially since the fact of the matter, I got to jump on the train and then the bus. No, I'm not sweating. No. So the thing is, like, we're talking stuff like that. She's back and forth, you know. She's shooting a shot. But she, you know, she was real smooth, and, you know, she wasn't aggressive. She was just very sweet. So we're talking back and forth, stuff like that, and everything's going positive and stuff, and then all of a sudden I was like, you know me, I'm a thinker, I'm a Gemini, so obviously I started thinking, which is my downfall, because I overthink everything. So I'm thinking to myself, would you have ever been in here if you wasn't with a female before? Would you have been here? And if things didn't turn out with the female before, if she didn't do what she did, would you actually have been with females? You know, I'm thinking, she's looking at me. So she's quiet and stuff. I'm not really conversating back and forth and stuff. She's really pretty. She had dreads and stuff. Her friend had dreads. Real pretty girl. And the thing about it is that I was like, okay. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm looking at this one girl and I'm like, wow, she's really pretty. Like, I really could, you know, shoot a shot with her. But I'm thinking to myself, okay, Raven, if you do this, be careful what you're doing. Because listen, I understand psycho bitches are real. So that means a psycho bitch is just as bad as these crazy ass men. So at the end of the damn day, you gotta be careful messing with these females, because the bitch be like, you know. And I don't want a psycho bitch. Just because she pretty don't mean she ain't psycho. But I looked at her and stuff, she was sitting by herself like that. I wanted to go over there to her, but I didn't say anything to her. I didn't say anything to anybody. I just let them come to me. And then the other girls came inside, more females. And it was some tall ones, and it was some short ones that were pretty. Well, all women are beautiful anyway, but at the end of the day, so if I say pretty, just forgive me, because I look at women so beautiful. So the one came, she had a little lace front wig on, a little short one, like a Dorothy Dandridge. Another one, she was tall and she had more. I think it's called aggressive films. I'm not sure. Forgive me, you educate me at the bottom. So anyway, so they was checking me out too, and they're looking at me, and it's like, so they kept looking, and you know how somebody throwing a shot, even though with the girl right here, I guess shorty. So everybody's shorter than me. So I'm sitting here and I'm looking at it and stuff, and they like looking at me, checking me out, you know, trying to throw a little thing, but I'm paying them no mind, looking at her. Then I said to myself, Raven, get your ass up, go home. Because because this is not where you need to be. And I was asking myself, let me stay focused. So I sit there and stuff. She was like, well, can I buy you a drink? So Lady Candy, she said, want another drink? I said, no, I'm good. I don't want nothing else. One girl behind me, she was drunk as hell. She was leaning into me and stuff, just leaning. I was like, okay, this is fine. I don't pay no mind. Listen, I get leaned on by the bus stop. I get leaned on people anyway, so it ain't like that's a big deal. I asked her, was she okay? Because she kept, you know what I mean? So I'm like, are you okay? She was like, she was so incoherent, she didn't even, you know. So anyway, the shorty, she asked, she was like, well, do you want to dance? Why do you? I said, no, I don't want to dance. She said, wow, I can't believe you don't want to dance. No, I don't want to dance. I don't feel like dancing. I don't feel like dancing, period, point blank. So the thing is, like, you know, it was just very interesting. And I asked her, because I wanted to go before, and like I said, I'm going to go. I'm going to use some females. I've been to female bars before. It's not like it's unheard of. If you're watching my channel, you know, I've been to ones with strippers and stuff like that. They're very aggressive with me. They'll pull me to them. They're very aggressive. And I said, do as a man doing this will be a problem. Due to the fact it's a female, I'm not going to get upset. But they'll grab me, they'll pull me to them, and they'll just hold my body like this. And I'm like, okay, now this was a dude doing this. This would be a problem. But I'm looking at her, and I'm like, okay. And I'm smiling. But that was at the other place. Let me stay focused. Because I went to a stripper place with all females and stuff. And I have a lot of female friends and stuff like that. So I have a worldwide of friends. So it's not like all gay men or two-spirit women or, you know, straight men. It's everybody. I also used to run a drag king show, which means females dressed like dudes, and perform. I made a great host, and the thing about it was killing. It was doing great. The owners messed everything up, become greed, straight the whole thing. I don't know what's going on. Other places doing it, but I don't know if it ever got as big as the one I was doing. But at the end of the day, you know how it is with greed. People destroy everything that's growing up. You know what they always say. Change things to make things better for themselves. Anyway, so I left there. I got ready to go back on the train to go home. And I'm like, okay, let me catch this train because I want to go home because it's going to be a long journey. It's almost like an hour. So it's cold. It was freezing cold last night and stuff like that. So I got on the train, going home, nodded out, fell asleep. I was like, okay, this is not good for me. I hate the fact that I fall asleep, but I do. I have to make sure I try not to do this because I'm by myself and it could be a really bad experience. A lot of people on the train that are homeless. It's very crazy. The one guy I was telling you about before, if you watch this channel, that attacked me in Penn Station, that ended up getting beat up, that ended up in the paper. He said it to some other two-spirit woman. She whipped his ass. He had his face busted in. I was glad because he's a fucked up dude. And they tried to make him to the victim. He was on the train with me. He didn't spot me. He was asleep. Good opportunity to go in there and punch him straight in the face. But I was like, you know what? Let me get out of here because I really didn't want to be in the same train with him because he's mentally crazy. Unfortunately, you know, a female came inside. She sat there. She sat in front of me. She said that she like smiled, ignored her. This is the thing. I'm not being a bitch, but my thing is this. I have to voice the world. That means I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about anybody that has to come up to me unless I know you. And the reason why I'm that way is because I'm tired. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of, oh, that's what you is. You should have told me I can't be friends with you. I don't want to be around you. I'm treated like a disease. And my thing is this. If that's what you feel, that's fine. But I'm going to save you some more time. I'm not going to speak to you at all. I'm going to stop this shit first before you come at me and make me believe you're going to talk to me like I'm a human being, treat me like I'm just someone that's different from you, and you got to chastise me and police me and jump. I'm going to stop the shit to do. I ain't going to say shit to you. Of course, men come up to me, well, hey, ma, how you doing? And I mean, don't speak English, motherfucker. Don't come up to me. I don't know. A lot of people will come in and listen. Today is not carry out day. I wasn't giving out money today. I'm sorry. The ice cream child, the ice cream girl, and stop giving her dollars. I'm tired. Catch me another day. Anyway, so I got down to Penn Station and stuff. If I remember right, it was the guy I told you was really tall. He robbed me. I ran into him. Now, he don't remember me. He remembered me. So I get to Penn Station. He's like this tall. He robbed me and stuff like that. I told you about that before. I told you about somebody that ran and robbed me. But he's real big. I was trying to help him. In the situation he was in, he robbed me, stole my camera, But he stole my cell phone. This is before I am who I am now. These are the men who made me to the bitch I am now. So I ran into him, he was like, hey, beautiful, how you doing? I said, right. Now he's burning on drugs. he evidently messed with another girl like me. She fucked him up, and I know who she was. I know who she is. I think I told you about her before. She fucked him up downtown Newark. He's walking with a he's walking crippled now. I don't know what she did, but honey's sister went to work. Like I said before, y'all better stop. These girls getting sick of this shit. They getting sick of it. They motherfucker coming for war. Anyway, so the thing is, like, they came up to me and said that he was this really tall guy. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, a guy, I'm not sure. Tall, with a black eye on his face. Taller than me. Pretty guy. Tattooed, black eye. And I'm looking at him like, oh wow. And I'm thinking to myself, being the nurturer I am, like, what happened to your face? And I want to say this, but I'm conversation with myself. I've been talking to myself. I've been having a lot of conversation with myself. Do not be a healer to this man, Raven. Shut your fucking ass up, stand in line, and shut the fuck up. So I went and sat down because I was tired. The bus wasn't there, and I was hungry. The mother was to get something to eat. So I went back out, got me some McDonald's. What's that? Blueberry muffin, the blueberry donut, some coffee. Sat right down. Bus wasn't there. The guy I told you about, they're trying to rob me. How you doing? You got $3. I said, no, I got nothing. Then I wanted to say, what happened to you? Like, why is you, you know? But I was like, you know what? No. I was his first, so he says. I was everybody's first, so they say, child. Then all of a sudden, a whole bunch of first being behind you. So I was his first too, baby. I was his first, you know. It is what it is. It's not debatable. I don't give a fuck. But there is a gray area. I don't think that's what he was doing within him. It's so sad that I've been seeing so many guys that's really a lot of possibilities, but mentally broken down. And it's the reason why I be telling y'all that when parents do shit to their kids, I'm saying all parents are bad, because they got some great parents, but you got some parents out here that really stay on their children, but they have to be structured to be a certain way, and their children can't do this, so they break. They become drug users, they become abusers, they become killers, they become murderers. They don't give a fuck, because the parents. You parents got to be so, not all of y'all, please, but some of you parents really not to let your child be your child, especially if there's sexuality. If it's their sexuality, please let them be their child, because your child is going to be among us. Then we got to go to the getting murdered, we got to go to being killed, the women got to go to getting their ass beat up on every fucking night, stomped in the fucking ground. You fucking mothers. I would say fathers, but y'all already done split. A lot of y'all fucking bitches that had babies by these motherfuckers that was just a date. You should have kept the condom on. And you know money's just money. And that thing that got there down with fuck how cute he was. That bitch was just a date. You get your money and you get him the fuck out the door. But you let that nigga bust up on your spot. Now you got a baby. You can't even tell your kids why your father can't be around, because her father was nothing but a fucking date. And you know goddamn well you know you have to do what you have to do, and then ain't nobody not your hustle. But at the goddamn day, these motherfuckers that ain't shit. They ain't just start being shit. They ain't been shit for years. Not all men. There are some good men out here. So I'm not saying all men, but it's a lot of parents, it's a lot of mothers that are growing up. There's a lot of mothers that's raising children by them damn self. It's very rare you go into a house and you see the mother and father there. You're like really surprised to see both of them there. And those are blessed within themselves. But then there's the ones, there's so many of us that's come from broken homes. And if you're a two-spirit person like me who is anti-gay, anti-everything else, and then you, God, be careful who you make fun of, because God will see you make your child that way. That's the old saying goes. I became that child. They was like, oh, no, well, you can take this shit back. They got rid of my black ass. I'm in this world by myself. So they said, well, you know, you feel like you're always alone. I am alone. But my story is my story. It's not about you. You can police me. You can tell me certain things about how you think work for you. But remember, it's your story. You ain't walking in my shoes. You ain't seen the things I've seen, so you'll never understand my growth and what I've been through. So I understand you want to tell me your way, but if you ain't walked through the storm and you don't got fire under your feet from shoes that's done fucking bled from your heart pain, please don't sit there and tell me a goddamn Hansel Gretel story about some fucking cookies, because we wasn't allowed to eat cookies. We wasn't allowed to do nothing. And my thing is this, I feel like this, well, not we but me, it's been a struggle. I deal within my truth. I deal within a lot of things within myself. I'm struggling with a lot of things within myself. I feel as though if I wasn't pushed to be with a female, I probably never would have been with a female ever. But I was trying to do the right things. What the right thing was with the woman who birthed me taught me what I needed to do. Now I mess with men who become very unsettled within their sexuality by fucking with me. These are straight men, these are not gay men. They fuck with me, now his whole mind is fucked up because he liked it, he enjoyed it. Now he's going through the whole fucking thing, now he's on drugs, he's smoking, he's getting high, he's going through all these fucking changes because I fucked him good. Because mother turned this little ass out. And now he don't know how to deal with it. You know, with a man, he won't talk about it. He get real quiet and shh. And then some of them get real angry with you because you turned them out. But mind you, he chased you. You didn't chase him. I'm talking about my kids. Listen, I'm just talking about me because some of y'all bitches do some everything. I'm not saying the girls like me are good because you got good and bad in every damn thing. Nothing is 100% perfect. I know I'm far from perfect. I fall down more than most. But I do get back up. And like I said before, have you ever stepped outside your comfort zone and do something totally different? I did go there and stuff, and I was thinking to myself, I did a lot of thinking in there, and I was like, well, now, could I be with a female? That's all I kept thinking while I was in there. The females were checking me out because I was a fresh meat. But I was like, can I do this? And I kind of think I could. But then I was thinking, but if a man showed up with his smelly balls and his musty underarms, and he grabbed me and throw that tongue down your throat and make that fucking weed drop off the back of your head from the glue that's supposed to stick, honey, you done cheated. So what's the fucking use? So I just said, let me just go home. Let me go home. Went home, lay down, and went to sleep. And y'all go on Instagram, you can see my story, me going out to the store. Went downtown, you know, it is what it is, gotta pay bills. And I just wanted to share this with you. Have you ever stepped outside this comfort zone? Have you ever two-spirit woman? Have you been with a female? If you're a guy who's deal with only females, have you been with a two-spirit woman? I want to ask you, have you ever stepped outside your comfort zone and seen what it's like and comfortable in your skin? Because that's a hard thing, to be comfortable in your skin. That means love all of you, the flaws and all. I mean, love it all. And remember, love it all means a fuck the part of you too, because I own mine. I own mine. I'm not perfect. I fall down more than most. And the thing about it is, oh, by the way, they found my YouTube channel. And they let me know at the job they found me out. Then they found my YouTube channel. Anyway, I just wanted to ask you that question. Have you ever stepped outside your box? Comment below. Share this video if you care. Like, subscribe, share. We always have to get to the medium place of gray. Anyway, at the top there's the Instagram button. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. But I love you. And thank you for watching. Catch the rain.
His heart being me. His heart being me. Be me.
Like I said before, subscribe to my channel at the top. There's the Instagram button. If you follow me, I'll follow back. I want to hear from you. Please comment below. Let me know. Have you ever stepped outside your comfort zone? It is 2020. It is time to create and do new things. It's time to look for different results from the same thing you've been doing. It's time to change it. Turn your back to the old you and go to the new you. Love you. Love you.